Hi YouTube, this video is going to be about how to take care of a hermit crab and the supplies that you'll need in order to take care of them. So the first thing that you need is a cage or a tank, which this is a 10-gallon tank and I got it at Walmart, but you could also get it at your local pet store. And the size of the cage depends on the size of your hermit crab and how many hermit crabs you have. Okay, so the first thing that you need is bedding. I don't recommend gravel or sand because the sand could get clumped up and get stuck in the hermit crab shell. And the gravel, they can't really climb under it because hermit crabs like to dig under it so they could sleep. And then you also need a food and water dish. And you could get two separate ones. They could be separate, but this one has them together. And you have a sponge for water, but in case you don't have a sponge or you don't want to buy one, you could fill a little bit of water, not a lot because they could drown, and make sure they have steps to climb out so they also won't drown. Yeah. And then the other food bowl is food. Yeah. Okay, so this is the food that I use. I got this at, I believe, Petco. And this one is hermit crab variety bites. It's like flakes. And this one is hermit crab food. And this is like pellets. So yeah. And you could buy hermit crab water. It looks like this. Like it comes in this. But I don't buy that because it's expensive. I just buy distilled water because it's perfectly fine and it's like basically the same thing, and you just get a lot more for 98 cents. So you probably could buy that at your local grocery store. Okay, so next in the cage is like a sort of toy or something. You could buy a tunnel like this one. I bought this one at Walmart, and it was by the fish section, but I thought it would be really cute to put in my hermit crab's cage, and they love it. So yeah, and also I don't have a climbing toy, but you could get that because hermit crabs really love to climb. Okay, so thirdly is hermit crabs have to have a bath at least twice a week, and you have to buy bathing water, and it's actually salt water. I don't recommend putting salt in water because I don't know, I like never tried it, but I wouldn't take the chance of trying it. So you can buy this at your local Petco. Yeah, so that's bathing water, and it comes in these water bottles. And then a container to put the bathing water in. It should at least be a couple of inches. Well, it really depends on the size of your hermit crab. But when you put them in the water, they should, the maximum time to put them in there is 10 seconds, or else they could drown. And if you're scared of doing that and you don't want your hermit crab to drown or anything, then you could get a spray bottle, and you could put the bathing water in there and spray your hermit crab once. And then that's like their bath for the day. Also, I have two hermit crabs. One's right there. I had shells right there, but they already changed into them. And so yeah, so you'll need extra shells in there because so your hermit crab can transition, and make sure you have a variety of them because hermit crabs like to choose them. So yeah, that was how to take care of a hermit crab. Thanks for watching. Bye.